Hi everyone, it's Killshot99 Gaming. This is Play Dead Live, the Morgue Red Wedding. We got VOX, we got MIR, and we got a lot going down tonight. We got new players, we got items, legendaries. New players are geared and ready to go. A little different than when we all started to play. Playing the game. We had tire irons and brand new things. Like a new player starts today, it's like, what is this? What is the damage on this thing? We didn't even have ammo. We just started. It's like you had to find like bullets. So it's going to be rocks. Yeah, rocks. Tape your hands up. Just punch somebody. So tonight, we got a lot of excitement. It's going to be a great match. We got VOX traveling to MIR, which is always a good game. And don't forget, VOX already beat MIR once this season, but it was at VOX. So we'll see if MIR's going to return the favor. We don't know. That's why we play the games. You never know. We had a great game the other night with Team Arc and Team Sly down to the wire. Around 100 points was the final. So, you guys that watched that game, we had some great moves. Really went down to the end. One or two moves could have made a difference either way. So, great job to all the players so far. And this is what it's about. It's a brand new format. So let me show you guys the standings. I see Buford Justice in the. What's funny is we've got like we got Dr. Die, we got J Law and Buford Justice. So we got like law and justice in VOX. It's gonna be pretty cool. Let me get my super chat shout out because I see Valar up there and we can see her again. Good to see you, Valar. Hello, Nine and Army Kills Great Minds. Channel members, PDL players, sponsors, bundles, box, burn coin, kills coin. Good luck, teams. Crypto got smashed today, but Valar, what is our philosophy on crypto? Type it in chat right now, Valar. You know what we're all about because those down days create buying opportunities for the future. So, sometimes you just got to look at it and you say, just turn this app off. I ain't going to look, but we never freaking sell. That's what it's all about. So, yeah, I saw it pop up. I was like, close the phone. Don't even look at it. And that's the way our burn coin is because our burn coin is a utility. So those of you that bought burn coin a while back, we were doing this a year ago. We are going to, your burn coin is safe because you own it. And burn coin, we don't really equivocate to a financial value because we're going to use it in our own portal. So it's going to have its own ecosystem. So really, really cool. All right. You guys know I do have to talk a little bit because we're starting the streams at 8, starting the matches by 8:30. We may start a little bit, if I have some dead air tonight, usually I do run a little bit over. So if I do have some dead air tonight, I'll start the streams at around 8:10, just so I can get everything done in about 20 minutes to start at 8:30 because I am finishing up just a little bit early. So, and if we do have everybody here before 8:30, we'll start. I see Deadly Dimes. Good luck tonight, VOX and MIR, and have fun to all the new players. It's really what it's all about. So let me get down to some of the prep work that we do behind the scenes. So as you guys know, every time we put together a stream, we got to have the stats, we got to have the avatars, we got to have the PCP points. So let me show you guys. We've got up in the standings right now, we got the defending champs. We got Team MIR at 2-2, but they're tied with Team Arc at 2-2. Who's tied with Team Sly at 2-2? And if VOX wins tonight, they will be 2-1, and they will be by themselves in first place. Think about that for a minute. VOX has played 2 games. So if VOX wins tonight, they would go to 2-1, and they would be the only team with 1 loss. Crazy. And everybody else would be, that's how important these games are. So we've got, you guys can see the Red Wedding, and hopefully you guys can see next week, we got VOX and Sly, MIR and Arc, and we've got what's called Bosses and Cyborgs Day Off. So that means next week, put your bosses away. Don't think about using your cyborgs. You're going to have to come up with another way to win. So be ready. Bosses and Cyborgs Day Off. And can anybody see what's going down on November 21st when VOX travels to Arc? Oh, we got the first Smokehouse game. And that means you can use multiple copies of the same smoke. We're not going to cap you on it. So you might have multiple heals, multiple seals, multiple unholies. So it's a smokehouse game, which means every turn you want to play a smoke. You want to play a heal and seal every turn. You can play a heal and seal every turn. You got a bunch of unholies. You just want unholy stuff. That is the smokehouse game. It's going to get a little smoky. So that's what we got. We like to mix it up with the Morgue. Certainly, this is going to be a fun season, and I can't wait. Can't wait. All right, let me show you what's also fun. You guys know that we added more PCP points. I love keeping the stats. We're all about, we like winning. We like the team play, but we do love our stats. So here it is. Here is the player control points, and we got some familiar names up there. See Trigger in the house. So we got a full house tonight. Not telling you who all's playing right now because that's a secret. When I do the starting lineups, you'll know who's in, who's out. And if you're not starting, as a reminder, don't post your buffs till you come in because we don't give any hints, any clues. The only thing we do know at this point is we know who are the red jerseys. So got a lot of people here tonight. It's going to be getting in the game and having a good time tonight. So take you up top. I said this before. Moonshot trying to make a case for Bomber of the Year. Well, right now, he's got 3 gold bars. Moonshot, all by his lonesome in first place, followed closely by Busy Bee, Cat, Bones, Kel, and the Assassin, all really, really close. Let's take you down to the DZ. Dow had a 100-point lead on Crimson, but Crimson put the smack down on Dow a little bit the other night. Crimson closed the gap, and we've got Dow still at 325, but Crimson only 50 points behind Dow now. She made a big move. We got Cat, Deadly Dimes, Julie J, and Pope all following in behind there. Rover, these are the Ruffled Feathers. So we got Dow all by himself. Look at Dow. Dow is like a killing machine. When you think about like most lethal or deadly with Arc, normally you think about Jim, you think about Julia, you think about Hellfire and Brimstone. You don't think about Dow. Look at Dow up on the leaderboard. 3 Ruffled Feathers. You got Julia, Craven Light, and also Tiny the Tank. Range Rover. Moon is to Rovers what Dimes was to Cannonballs last season. And we might rename this the Moon Rover. Moon with 3 tires. The Assassin close behind him with 3 tires. And Ron's like, hold on, I've only played 2 games. Don't count me out. Ron with 2. Deadly Dimes with 2. Craven Light with 1. And speaking of Cannonballs, we got Gemstone tied for first with Samurai, Craven Light, Busy Bee. Then we got Deadly Dimes in football. And then we do have the Temple Award. Trigger was the first person to ever occupy the Temple and get the bonus points. But she's followed by Julia, Kel, and also Valar. So that is our PCP points. PCP points has just changed the game so much. I really, really love this edition last season. And it gives you some personal accolades, but it also gets you playing for your team as well. So good stuff. And those will continue to change. And again, last year it was a few people near the top. But look at these categories. We got Moon leading in 2 categories. We got Dow leading in 2 categories. That means Moon and Dow, making a statement. But then you got Jim, you got Trigger, and you got several people on multiple categories. Julia's what? Julia's on like 4 different categories. Not bad. Somebody got to give some thought to. Take a look at Cat. Cat in multiple categories. Craven Light. Craven Light in 3 categories. So Kel in a couple of categories. Good stuff. Good mix. Dimes in 3 categories. All right. Got a great piece of gear for you guys tonight and a lot of requests. But before we do that, remember, those of you playing tonight will also be enshrined in the, the Red Wedding background. So if you play a Red Wedding game, we are going to get you up there for a nice group photo. You can see the 2 teams that already play. I mean, this could be something that is really neat for the portal and also really neat for our holiday giveaway. We like to give away, not just give away. We got a lot of paying patrons. We have people who make the top tier investment as a patron, and you guys know they get a bundle, which sort of pays for their Patreon contribution. So that's cool. But in addition to the bundle, we also do 2 mailers out per year, and they get just some special items. It could be t-shirts, it could be pins, it could be little figurines, all of those things. And so we do that twice a year, which also, gives them something back for their contribution to the channel. So it's a win-win. One thing that we wanted to do this year is at least give back the digital items, so it almost seems like the Patreon investment is free, and then the mailing is a lot of extra stuff. Well, at the end of the year, we also do a mailing to everybody, to all of our players. The patrons do get a little extra. They get some bonus items because they're paying every month. But we also have all the players that play. Kel does a mailing out to everybody. That's kind of like your holiday reward we do at the end of the season. So it's something to look forward to in December, right? So it could be something we do with this whole Red Wedding group photo, because we are preparing things and items. So that's what we got for you guys. All right, let me take you guys down to tonight's Epic War Bundle. A lot of requests in tonight's bundle. I'm going to start you out. Look, the Silver Bundle, I'm giving you guys something that has only been in a box at this point. So I wanted to give away another special item for those crafters out there that are looking forward to the portal and want to start making things and selling things on the auction house. How cool is this up in the Silver Bundle? You guys see it? Do you guys notice what we have in the Silver Bundle tonight? That's right. We're going to give everybody a silver ore. So starting out in the Silver Bundle, if you pick up tonight's bundle, we got Elixir ASC, Elixir of Iron, 1 nugget of silver ore. Give you 2 spruce by request, 5 post-battle pet revive, Hexite Dyneema. Got to have those. Got to have those for your buffs. 1 of each of your waxes. Take you to that red bundle. Dire Red. Dire Red's going to go nicely in these Enforcer leggings. I mean, there's a couple gem slots there. You got to fill it up with something. Lagoon Ruby. That goes in your Savage gear. Glyph of Mayhem. Combat Orb. Frantic 5, one of the most used potions in the game. I'm putting that in the red. We got red summon skins. Savage 6, Mag 7, Super 8. By request, specialty item. Dire Base. Yeah, there's some people that like building up their base to make sure they don't die with a lot of AP. Take you over to the gold bundle. We got Dire Blue, Lagoon Sapphire, Glyph of Robust, Bind, gold summon or gold weapon skin, by request. Elemental Ice Stone. Get that rhyme trigger pet up higher. Couple more Cabal arrows. Platinum, Onyx, by request, the Fracture Bomb. Look at that AP. AP 200. It's crazy AP for a bomb detonation. Green bundle. Energy Orb, Arrowhead, Spider Silk, Prime Armor skins by request. Max Seal Smoke, Gamma Gloves by request. Trixie's by request. Glyph of Sever, Epic Armor skins. Take you up top. We got Gold Summon skins, Mythic Summon skins. Sin Smoke. Oh my. Was Sin Smoke a lot of fun? Has it been a lot of, you might say, well, not when I lose my armor. But Sin Smoke creates a really, really good dynamic. Sin Smoke, Haunt, takes somebody's stats down a little bit, and somebody's just like wailing away and just crushing you. You take their armor, lower their AP, lower their APR. I mean, you can steal armor that has APR on it. I mean, you could basically take somebody's APR down to 0 if you steal their gear. So that would be nutso. That would absolutely be nuts. So think about what you do. And play accordingly. Sin Smoke is great. And speaking of APR, we're going to make it a little bit harder, or a little bit more of a target. There you go. Look at that. Those are the Enforcer legs. H600, D400, 150 base, and we're going to give you 120 more APR. And the reason is because these items do not go in your miscellaneous slot. So recently, you guys had to ring this APR. When we go to the next armor set, Ron, was that supposed to be like a personal DM to me? Ron, can you stop sending messages publicly? Thank you. All right, and we're also giving you Haunt 10. Haunt 10, which is double the haunt on your current legs. So when you wear these, you are going to be able to haunt somebody and lower their stats 10% instead of 5%. And remember, Haunt, this is the first piece of Haunt gear this season. Because last season you had, I think it was a mask that had 10, and you had the legs that had 5. So that was 15. Well, when you replaced the mask, you lost the Haunt. So all you had was that little bit extra. Well, now you got 10. This is double. And you got 2 gems. All right. So if you play in Red Wedding tonight, or if you pick up the bundle tonight, then I'm going to give you one, you already saw it, Wedding Crasher, the strongest grenade ever created in Play Dead Live. The Wedding Crasher is a D300 Cluster 5. And it is a bad, bad thing. So if you played in one of 2, you get it. You can't play in both, obviously. Or if you picked up both bundles, that is correct, you would get 1 for each bundle. So at a minimum, as long as you played in one of them, you'll get 1. If you didn't play and you got the bundle, you'll still get 1. If you didn't play and you got both bundles, you'll still get 2. Okay? Maximum of 2 is the most you can have. If you got both bundles and played, you don't get a third one. Dimes. I know Tammy's already probably trying to do some deadly dimes math. But that's your Wedding Crasher right there. So everybody's had a chance to get at least 1. That's the point. All right, so tonight's bundles, you can see we got Trigger. We got Fly. We got Bones. Valar. Moonshot. Father Ron. Crimson Tide Priestess. The Assassin. Julia Muse. B-Dub, Cat, Craven. Busy, Samurai. Dow Dimes, Jim. Football, Pope, Rajan, Tiny, and Kel. All right. Awesome stuff, everybody. So I've shown you the Red Wedding background. We got war bundles. We got a schedule set up for you guys. That is the week of Thanksgiving, and I'm pretty sure, according to my calendar, that is the only match that week. So yeah, the VOX and ARC match is on a Monday. No match on Wednesday night because we're going to be making some ham, making some turkey. If we do a stream, it'll be a chill stream. It'll be nothing crazy. We may or may not. I don't know. But that is the only, or unless do we have a box event, Kel? Hold on. You know what? I might be just talking too soon. Now, you know what? We got the Bounty box event on Tuesday. Forget what I said. We will take Wednesday off. So we got a match on the 21st, Vox and Arc, and then we got our Bounty box event, which is our pre-Thanksgiving event that Tuesday. That'll be a chill event too. That'll be a very relaxing event. Yep. Either way, we're going to have a lot of fun. Bounty box event. Yeah. Sounds like it might have some powerful items in it. All right, so let me ask. Captains, do we have our starters ready to go right now? You don't have to tell me your starters. Let me know. Let me know if you guys want to kick this thing off early. If so, we'll do it 10 minutes early. I'm down for whatever. We got everybody. Everybody's checking right now. They're checking to see if teams are a go. Craven's pumped. You know, I think Ark and Sly are gonna be very excited to watch this because they played the first match. So when you're in the moment, you don't really see it, but this is kind of the perfect mix. Like, you guys have a lot of legendaries. And you get to play them all in Battle Royale. No worries, Bonnie. We got 10 minutes. So you got a lot of legendaries, and you get to play them all in Battle Royale, which might be a little too much. You love just kind of using them. And then you have legendaries that you play during Faction Wars, which give you options. Well, being able to play 2, but only a few players and mixing it up, I got to tell you guys, I think it is one of the perfect combinations. And I do think this Red Wedding match, of all the ones, Boss's Day Off, Smokehouse, the other ones that we have in store for you guys, I think this is going to be the one that you guys really long for the most, because it does create a little gamesmanship to be able to say, like, well, we don't know who their captains are going to be when we're initially planning, or their jerseys, not their captains. We don't know who's going to be wearing the jerseys, and then, all right, we're on the road. You get that slight extra advantage, but it also depends on when you play another team and which red jerseys they've already used up. So, for example, let's say you got 3 really strong players with a lot of legends, and the first time you play somebody, you get all of their big legends out of play. And you're like, okay, we got to play them on the road again in a couple months, and then they haven't used all of them, and they have a player that has 2 average legendaries. So that's kind of the way it goes down. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun when you guys get the home and the away version of it. So we'll see. We'll see tonight how tonight goes. And if you guys have a lot of fun with both of them, you just kind of shoot me the feedback. Let me know. But it does give you a chance to show off and showcase some of the items that you're, how many of you guys have been in a match and you used a legendary and then you're like, man, I wish I could have used my other legendary. Why didn't I save it for this one? Right? Have you ever been in a match like that, where maybe just overreacted and used something that you wish you would have saved for later on? Well, that's really the beauty of the red jerseys. No. There won't be. I have no plans to. That would be more like a battle royale, I think. And I really kind of went back and forth on how many legendaries is too many legendaries. Because as you guys know, when we have a lot of preventions and a lot of legendaries, it does add to the gameplay. Because we've seen, right? We've seen, I'm a Judas. Wait. I'm a Judas that back. Wait. I'm a Judas that back. Wait. I'm going to blue that grenade. Okay. So that does add to the gameplay a little bit. But I think that when you get to a couple extra, and with an earlier start time and a different format, the 4-4, 4-4, 5-5-4, I think that we're going to be in a good place. I got to tell you guys, I am absolutely loving the new pattern. The 30 move pattern, I think, is here to stay. And I think it's something that we'll certainly build upon. I've already seen some good strategies and some good counter strategies. Some things that will make this format better, and some things that will make it more challenging. So, going to be a lot of fun. All right, we've got a few more minutes. And Bonnie, if we get that player, if you can just let me know, and we will. I'll call for buffs in a couple of minutes. So we'll give it a couple more minutes, and then, again, we start exactly at 8:30. Yeah. So hang on. What did we see? Julie's like, Kills, you want to talk about what we saw today? What did we see? Oh, on the portal? I've not seen it yet. So I can't. I'm like, what did we see? No, I haven't seen it. I'll see it afterwards. Okay. So we do have. Maybe they might be linking me a picture. Oh. No, they didn't. Oh, come on, guys. Stop giving away all the cool stuff. They're like, super cool. We got emojis of currency. So, yeah, I did ask Julia and Tammy to send that up to the developers and test it out. So, that's just the tip of the iceberg. We got a lot of cool stuff for you guys. And, I will tell you this while we got a couple more minutes of waiting. So, we were going to have you guys test a new feature. And we went on and we tested it, and it was the previous upgrade feature. So I tested him like, okay, yeah, it works, but the stats don't come in. So I called the developer and I said, well, yeah, we're able to create new items with stats. And he was like, oh, we knew that. And I was like, well, why didn't you tell me? It's like, he kept it from me. But we tested it and it did what they said that it was going to do. Exactly. Thank you, Craven. Julia's like, I'm just trying to help. We had like 5 minutes. Well, that's why I said if I start the stream at like 8:05, then I can get rid of a little bit of the dead air. So it was pretty close. I managed to get about 25 minutes worth. All right. We got Team MIR ready to go. All right. We got 8:30, everybody. We're ready to go. We make a commitment of 8:30, so I need Ron, Justice, Cat, Trigger, Moon, Unforeseen, B-Dub, and Kel. Give me your pre-match buffs. I need all 4 of you. Pre-match buffs, please. All right, see Moonshot. Justice, B-Dub, Unforeseen, Trigger in the house, Father Ron. Thinking about Fly, of course. Kel. All right, I am just missing one, so once we get Cat, we will be ready to go, ladies and gentlemen. Don't want to be giving away. I said Fly, but I'm not tipping my hat. I don't know who's playing tonight, who's not playing tonight. So you guys will find out as we play. I got Moon, Buford, B-Dub, Unforeseen, Trigger, Father Ron, the Assassin, and we got Cat. All right, everybody, here we go. Good luck. May the best team win tonight. I'm going to take you down to the MIR Red Wedding location. Starting lineup tonight, going first, wearing the red jersey. We announced that earlier, is Unforeseen. Unforeseen will be followed diagonally by the great Trigger Sniper. I see you, Trigger, up there. Coming back, playing strong tonight. After Trigger, we got B-Dub down in the tank zone. Got that little Captain Lightning Bolt, so she'll be captain for Team MIR. Followed by B-Dub. Ron said, I want it all. Give me the Lightning Bolt. Give me the vest. Father Ron is a red jersey captain tonight. Following Father Ron, we got Moonshot, conveniently located behind the Moon Rover. Moonshot wearing the red jersey. Followed by Justice. Justice making his PDL debut tonight, everybody, in the tank zone. After Justice, we got Kel in the DZ. Kel's followed by Cat, also wearing a red jersey. Good luck to both teams tonight. Here we go. Unforeseen, I'm going to give you 10 seconds. You have all day to think about it. Let's get your first move. And teams, I am going to push you tonight. I'm going to keep you to 15 to 20 seconds on your move, so make sure you're ready to go. New players, we're going to give them a little slack tonight because they're new. But veteran players, you guys got to push tonight because we're going to set a record on time tonight. Now, some people say, like, kills, we got Moonshot, Ron, challenge. Yeah, but we're still going to do it. I'm going to try to be on my game, and if I'm on my game, then I won't have as many Moon, Ron challenges. All right, Unforeseen, let's go. Your 10 seconds has expired. I'm going to give you 5 more seconds before I nerf your attack in round number 1. That's right, I'm going to do that. 5, 4, 3, there she is. She's going to activate Burnous to her own wall. Going to nerf it right from the beginning. She's going to steal Ron's boss. That is not going to make him happy. Ron did not want to see that happen. Heal and seal. All right. Heal and seal in play. No, it's a marker for me, Ron. So I know inhalation. I don't know what max spark their RIN is. Can you help me with that? And Ron, let me know. They're going to extinguish one of the flames. All right. I'm going to max spark Ron. Ron is sparked, and we're going to put this as a Burnous reminder. There you go. All right, Ron. Ron says wait. Justice going to play Red Psycho. Just have him type it as a follow-up. And first Psycho of the game. Red is going to break her absorption. That's old school gear. She does have absorption. All right. Let's go from unforeseen over to Trigger. Trigger's a veteran. Since season 1, Trigger, back when we used to do solo matches, Trigger also one of the first PDL avatars ever created, y'all. Trigger going to play Dark Balls to their chest. And Trigger playing Dark Boss. All right. I'm just double checking something here. Burnous, Steel Balls, Heal and Seal, Max Spark, Standard Ammo Blue Gel, Dark Balls to their chest. Trigger could be worth an extra, playing in 1, cap in 3. Could be worth an extra 25. Going to steal Bonnie's boss. So B-Dub with no boss in play. Drop a seal and spruce to Temple. B-Dub does the spruce hit. All right, it hits. Let's put out that flame. All right, Dark Ball, Steel Bonnie's Ball, Seal, Spruce to Temple. Let's go from Trigger over to B-Dub. B-Dub, you got no boss. What shall you do? We got B-Dub, then Father Ron, Moonshot, Justice, Kale, and Cat. Give B-Dub about 5 more seconds to get that move in. Look at that. She's on it. It's like, I don't even need that 5 seconds, Kills. I know what I'm going to do. Going to start out playing a Sleet Wand. Put a little frozen flame on top of that. All right, let's get an ice blue up there on the scorecard. I'm going to go Ward to Moon. Right there above your head there, Moon. Pet Repel, Spruce to the Flame. Ron does the Spruce hit. All right, and Ron with the Boots of Dancing is a Moon Is immune. That's a new word. Is immune. I just, whatever. All right. Is immune to the first stun or slow. So he avoids it. And it does hit, so they open up the chamber. All right. Sleet Wand. Ward to Moon. Max Spark. Ron dances out of it. Pet Repel. Spruce to the flame. All right. Let's go from B-Dub over to Father Ron. Tricky. He was tricky in that number 2 position. He might have been expecting some nonsense from MIR. I mean that in a good way. To Ron, it's nonsense. To MIR, it's like, let's spark him. No. Ron has the boots of dancing. That's what you get when you're a dancer. All those people now wishing they made a dance video. Like, man, Ron and JJ, we should have made a dance video. We'd had those boots. Give Ron 10 seconds to get his move in. We got Ron, Moon, Justice, Kel, and Cat. Give Ron about 5 more seconds. Let's see if he needs them. He doesn't. Can't play it. Ron, Moon is not a viable target. He's got Ward on him. She just made that announcement. But, sadly, you do have to play it. And you do have to pick another target. All right, going to go Mythic Stasis to Kel. Get into Rover. He's going to move to the temple from the Rover. Sorry. You only get 2 gears, Ron. You only get to change gears twice. Going to hinder Kel to give her a -1. B-Dub, let me know what you think about that straw man. Hits or stop it. It hits. All right. Let's light the first flame. There's what that straw man, what that skull is from, Ron. So when you hit that, you light it. That's fine. But you also get the kickback and you lose your absorption because you take 10 points of annihilation. So Ron playing Stasis, jumps into Rover, drives to the temple, shoots and hinders, and we go over to Moonshot. Moonshot, your first move of the night. Had a lot of mixed matching first turn thievery, but B-Dub, nice play there. She knew she didn't have the ball, so she sent the ward over. We got Moon, Justice, Kel, and Cat. Give Moon about 5 more seconds to get that move in. And then we will say, let there be justice. There's Moon. He's going to activate Ring on Cat. What type of ring would you like to activate, Moonshot? Jump into Rover. Drive to the temple. Both Ron and Moonshot getting tires. So again, both 25. Going to send Boss to Main Street. Moon playing Boss in 1. Would cap in 3. Heal and Seal Smoke. He's going to shoot Kel's Stasis. All right, Ron, you got Cryo coming to Cat. And you got a shot. Ron says, wait. So Cat cannot play Red Gels, Rage Pets. She can still enrage, but she can only play blue effects. So Cryo Ring, Rover to the Temple, Boss to Main Street, Heal and Seal, and a shot, Gold Psycho. And I think we have a Gold Psycho, and we also played a Red Psycho, right? Yep, Red Psycho from Justice. Sorry, I took it out of the wrong place. Let me give MIR their Psycho back. Sorry. That's why I couldn't find it. And that is the final Psycho. And it is the gold variety Moonshot. Your absorption is gone. All right, let's go for Moon. Let there be justice, everybody. I've been waiting to say that. Justice in the house. Come on, y'all. Everybody, type justice in chat right now. Show a little encouragement. This is his first PvP move ever. Let's see it. Make some noise. Justice. Let's go. Brand new member of Team VOX. Oh, look at that. Get in the tank. I love it. I love it. Jumping in the tank in round number 1. Says, give me the cannonball. Justice already getting on the board with a 25-point cannonball. Going to play Rod. Drop a seal and Rapture loaded to the wall. All right, we're going to move him to about right there. Got a pet already in play. I love the move. But Justice, when you use the Raptures, make sure there's not a frozen ice block on the top. So he does break the ice block, but does not get the teardrop. Gets in the tank, plays Rod, seal, Rapture loaded to the wall. All right, let's go from Justice over to Kel. Final mirror move of round number 1, and we'll finish it up with Cat. Hopefully Justice and Samurai and Kel are all staying safe. We know there's some going to be some high winds down in Florida, so could have some lag, could have some internet delays. All right, Kel's going to send her for points. Drop a seal and go Inferno to Strawman. All right, Cinder's going to give her 20. Uh-oh. Kel going Inferno to Strawman, but Strawman is already lit. Can't Inferno that Strawman. It does fizzle. That is our fizzle rule. Wrong item for the Strawman. All right. Veteran play, veteran mistake early. But that's why we have the timers. When you're under pressure, pressure. You know, you guys know the song. All right, let's go over to Cat. Cat, you got a chance to capitalize. Every opportunity could turn into something. Let's see if Cat can take advantage. And this is the final move of round number 1, and we'll go to round number 2. But I will give you your seal, though. There you go. You did get a seal out of it. And she did play Cinder, but the Inferno was returned. So would we say, return to Cinder? You know, JJ, come on, you know you like the dad jokes. That was pretty good, right? Because we got to return the grenade, and then she had the Cinder. Get it? Yeah, okay. I'm only here for a week. I'm only headliner for a week, everybody. Make sure you tip your bartender well. All right, Cat's going to play. And it took a while for Cat. I was about to report a lost Cat. We got Rod, Seal, Trixie to Moon and Kel. All right, we got Cat up here, Rod. Seal. All right, Trixie to Moon. Going to break his seal. Trixie to Kel is going to break her absorption. Moon lost his absorption, but he had a seal. Kel had her absorption, and now she still has her seal. So that's it. That's the end of round number 1. End of round number 1. I've got a blessing for Team MIR. I got a blessing for Team VOX. It's looking like the DZ is going to be 25-25. Strawman, we got 5 points for VOX, 0 for MIR. And I'm going to give out a couple halos. We got Cat with a halo, and we got Kel with a halo. Ron and Moon both spending the evening in the temple. All right, let's go to Unforeseen. Unforeseen, you're on the clock. I'm going to give you 15 seconds to get your move in. We got Unforeseen and we got Trigger. B-Dub, Ron. And remember, only 4 players in round number 2. Already have a round under our belt. 6 rounds to go, everybody. All right, Unforeseen says, I'm going to sneak that boss over to the side chest. But Unforeseen is playing it in 2. Would cap in 4. Potentially. Going to go Pet Repel. And says Spruce over to the straw man. Father Ron, what do you think about that Spruce? Ron says it hits. They're going to put out the Flames. 0 Flames to 0 Flames. Let's kick it over to Trigger. Trigger is on the clock. She's got the Dark Boss out. She had said it was the second avatar ever made, and I do think she is correct. Trigger and Team VOX rolling into town trying to get a big, big win tonight. And again, this would put VOX in sole possession of first place. But if MIR gets the win, it's going to put MIR in sole possession of first place. Whoever wins this game tonight is temporarily going to be in first. We got Trigger, B-Dub, and then the Messenger of the Lord. Oh, look at Trigger. She says, I'm going to play that Luna Lamp on Justice. And if you guys don't know, that means he will have 3 Super 8s tonight. She's also, get that Mythic Kang on Dark Boss. I like it. I like the move. Mythic Kang could be worth 63. Team VOX, the first ever to get all those Mythic Kangs. Pet Repel. Luna Lamp to Justice. Mythic Kang to Boss. S8 Red's Revenge loaded with the Pet Repel. B-Dub doesn't like the look of the S8's Red Revenge. And I don't blame her. It's got a little firepower to it. Looking down, everybody, we got walls even at 0-0. However, MIR does have the Burnous to nerf that wall. Going to make their hits a little bit harder. And VOX just going after it. Gold blue from B-Dub. First blue of the game. The gold is going to break Trigger Seal. And remember, we're in round 2, so no one has gear absorption. It fades away at the end of round number 1. So after Trigger, let's go over to B-Dub. B-Dub, you're up. We got B-Dub, and then we got Father Ron hanging out in the temple. B-Dub, Ron, Moonshot, Justice, Kel, and Cat is all that is standing between us and substitutions and suffocation in round 3 and elevation in round 3. We would normally be starting. We're going to finish this game before Nixie can even turn on Survivor. That's how fast this game is going to go. All right, B-Dub is going to move on over to the temple stairs. And put her... B-Dub, I can't even get you on the stairs because all these rovers in the way. You guys move your cars? Come on now. All right, we're going to put her right there. Mythic Kang, the Main Street Boss. B-Dub playing Mythic Kang. Could be worth 63. Gonna drop a seal. E3, Rapture loaded to the wall. And B-Dub lowballed the potion. And Ron's like, I don't care. I don't care how low you go on that potion. He saw the word Rapture and just said, nope. Red, blue from Justice. First blue of the game, B-Dub. That is going to take your seal. Nope, it ain't going to take your seal because you just played it. So B-Dub is going to take the damage from the red, blue. We're going to take her down to 90%. She takes the damage before the seal activates. All right, so again, she moves to the temple stairs, gets the Mythic Kang, drops a seal, takes the damage before the seal resolves, and Ron says, no grenade to you. Father Ron, you're up. Ron and then Moonshot. Look at Ron. Ron has been taking lessons from the J-Law School of fast move playing. Look how quick that was. Mythic Kang to Trigger's boss. Ron didn't even blink. Mythic Kang could be worth 63. Going to move to the Rover Zone. Put Ron right here in the Rover Zone. Take his little truck with him. Going to drop a seal. Synergy Wand. Ron, I don't think you can play the Synergy Wand, sir. Ron, you don't have a target for the Synergy Wand, so no Synergy Wand is in play. None of you guys have taken any damage. No, you didn't take damage. You lost your absorption. No, you didn't take damage. It broke your absorption in round number 1. So Synergy Wand is still active. All right, Mythic Kang, move to the Rover Zone, drop a seal, Rapture loaded with Echo. Echo's going to give Ron a +1. It's going to push a +1 down to Justice. So that means MIR or VOX can still use a Nirvana Wand. Nirvana Wands are not out of play. All right, Rapture loaded. Sorry, I don't want to put B-Dub over there. I want to put the Teardrop over there. And it is an E1 Rapture loaded. So Ron going super, super non-aggressive on this wall. Black block. 10% of the green block, Ron. Got 90 green left. All right, let's go from Ron over to Moonshot. Moonshot still in the temple. We'll give Moonshot 10 seconds to get his move in. And then we got Justice and Rod in the house. All right, Moonshot is going to Move to his DZ. Right over here. Side Ellie. He's going to play Anthrax. So we're going to play a little bit of red. He's going to remove a seal or repel that is already. So he wants to take Cat Seal. And let's see where he's putting it. On himself. Going to send Torment over to Justice. Pretty smart. Wants to nerf him. E3 Rapture to the wall. And going to Mind Flay Cat so she cannot ignite. All right, let me get that Anthrax one off the board. And Ron says, wait. Gold blue from Cat. All right, Moonshot. Even though you're in the DZ, you know you have the range. E3 Rapture. Ron does not like the Rapture, so we got another gold blue. And I think Moon was kind of expecting it. Probably why he took the seal. He's like, hey, I got a free seal. Let me buff myself. All right, so he moves to the DZ. Swipes the seal. Puts a Torment on Justice. Throws a grenade. Ron stops a grenade. Moon Seal stops the damage from it. And then we've got Mind Flay to Cat, stealing her Ignite so she will not be igniting. All right, let's go from Moonshot over to Justice, who is in the tank with Rod, surrounded by Torment Smoke. Rod is going to take that green block that is at 90%, so getting that one off the board. So we got Justice, Kel, and Cat. Oh, look at this. He says, let me bring out Nolan. I like it. All right, Red Nolan. Pet Repel. All right, so the Torment Smoke does resolve. And I'll go ahead and get rid of it because we know he's not juicing. So Nolan and Pet Repel. And we got a Red's Revenge B-Dub. He is in the tank, so he's got an E2. We are in round number 2. It hits. And it does take down a green block. 20% of a blue block. You got 80 blue remaining. 80% of a blue block remaining. So again, quick recap. And Ron, you have lost your first challenge of the night because Rod did take a block. Come on, Ron. Keep up, buddy. You're 0 for 2 tonight. But I didn't charge you the first one because you didn't take damage. All right, let's go from Justice over to Kel. First thing that happened that turn was Rod took a block. Remember you had 90% of a green block? He took that one. Then the grenade hit the next green block and just now hit the blue. All right, let's go. Moving on. Kel, you're up. All right, give Kel a couple more seconds. She may have some Wi-Fi issues. All right, Kel's going to head over to the temple. Temple is occupied. Gonna play a pet repel. Ron, you got F4 Easter Beaster loaded to the wall. The wall is nerfed with Burnous. Ron says no. You guys hate playing VOX. Ron's like prevention. So still no damage to the wall. All right, let's go from Kel over to Cat. Cat will be the final move of round number 2, and then we'll get subs in here. All right, start a Cat's turn. Rod is going to take that blue block. It's at 80%, but it's gone. Then Cat is going to move to the temple before B-Dub gets over there. Sneaky! B-Dub, she just cut you off. Going to Ion Moonshot. Out of the DZ. And out of his Rover. Going to put him in the no zone. Rover goes away. Going to Talon Justice to the DZ. Also means he loses his tank. Pet will follow. But the VOX tank is out of play. So we lost a rover and a tank in one move. Cats like destroying vehicles. Gonna go absorption. Red's Revenge loaded to the wall. All right, moves to the temple. Ion's Moon out of the DZ. Talon Justice to their DZ. Absorption, Red's Revenge. No juice, but it is a Red's Revenge. Gonna get her one blue block. Barely one blue block with no juice. All right, we've got Justice in the DZ. I got 25 points for VOX. I got 0 for MIR. I got 1 blessing to 1 blessing. Strawman, I've got 0-0. Halo, just Justice right now. Kel and Cat, 3 halos. Temple, we got Kel and we got Cat. Captains, give me your subs. And subs coming in, if you're coming in this round, once you're announced, then you can type your buffs. All right, Samurai coming in for unforeseen. All right, Justice is going to lose his pet repel, but he's the only one with elevation. Samurai is going to start out at 80%. Suffocation. Football for Trigger, J-Law for Justice. Justice is losing to Nolan. Oh, I hate to see it. Nolan's going away because of the substitution. And football coming in for Trigger. All right, so here's the order, everybody. We're going to have Samurai, then football, B-Dub, Ron, Moonshot, J-Law, Kel, and Cat. Again, Samurai, football, B-Dub, Ron, Moonshot, J-Law, Kel, and Cat. Riley, you're on the clock. Give you 15 seconds from the bomber zone. And football, I need your buffs. Sorry, I need Riley's buffs too. Yep, we need both. Samurai and football, both give me your buffs, and then I'll start the timer. And they are killing the squid. No squid grid tonight. So we got J-Law, football, both of their buffs. We got Samurai's buffs. And we'll put Samurai on the clock. There's Samurai. So we'll give her 15 seconds to get that first move in. Have a couple bosses that may cap this turn. Remember, this is a round of 4. And we're going to keep the pressure on everybody. We're going to push the action. 15 seconds per turn. We know we're going to make up a little time because we know how fast J-Law is. That'll be in 10 seconds. So that's going to save some of the rest of you guys a little bit of time. All right, give Riley about 5 more seconds to get that first move in, everybody. All right, going to go Mythic Kang to Moon's Boss. Mythic Kang could be worth 63. Heal and Seal. S6, Red's Revenge to the wall. Riley's like, Ron, you can't stop everything. Or can you? And he says, wait. J-Law going to prevent it. So we still have not seen that Bernoost wall hit yet. Fanpage 1. She does get the Mythic Kang. Heal and Seal, which will bring her back up to 90%. And let's go over to Football Master. Football Master, start of your turn. We cap the first Dark Boss of the game. And you get a couple Mythic Kangs along with it. VOX getting on the scoreboard, everybody. 63. 63. A bonus 25 for a Dark Boss. And first flag of the night. All right, football playing boss to their chest. Football playing boss in 3 would cap in 5. You see early boss play. A little bit of heal and seal. Would also bring him back to 90% if that resolves. To prevent the suffocation or at least minimize the impact. F5 Elmo loaded to the wall with Disperse. Getting that plus 10 from Elmo. B-Dub says, let it hit. F5. This is the biggest grenade hit of the night, everybody. I know we're not used to it. But this is a fresh blue block. How about football making a little bit of noise? Blue block goes down. Taps to teardrop. No problem with that one. And he takes another red block. 2 red blocks remaining for Team VOX. All right, let's go from football over to B-Dub. B-Dub, you got the youngin' tearing down walls, playing MIR's game. I mean, he's adding Disperse. He knows the specialty grenades. Like, let me add the extra Disperse juice to that grenade. Oh, B-Dub, she's bringing out the heavy artillery. It's like, you know what? It's Rocky time. B-Dub bringing Rocky out. Gonna send some torment over to Ron. I think B-Dub has had enough of this. And time to shoot Kel Stasis. F5 Doom, standard ammo to Kel Stasis. Ron says, wait. Football is going to intervene the shot. They don't want that stasis to die. Interesting. F5 Doom, standard ammo. Nope. Football shutting it down. All right, Ron, you're up. You earned yourself a turn for that one. You are surrounded by torment smoke. You are in your rover. Now, I know it's a mythic stasis, but I got to tell you, B-Dub, F5 Doom is going to put stasis all over the places. I think Doom, I think the handle of Doom might have been enough to kill stasis. All right, Ron's going right on over to the bomber zone. Going to send Ward over to J-Law. Going to turn Moon into an engineer. Ouch. Going to unholy the torment. It was played last turn, so he can unholy it before it resolves. And an M7 lithium, B-Dub. Ron's moving to the bomber zone. Playing the pet, Ward to J-Law. Legendary, turning Moon into an engineer. Going to unholy the torment. And going to go M7 lithium to not only try to finish the wall, but also lithium would have no effect. Ron, lithium will not start a flame. It would spread a flame. We've established that. But Samurai is going to Judas it to her wall. Either way, and again, no worries, but now you got a bigger problem, and that is that your grenade is going over there, and again, nobody has control of the straw man. So J-Law's going to double evoke it. All right. So go from M7 to an M3, from an M3 to a 1.5, and we're going to nerf the lithium, but they do have Burnous wall damage. Going to be a little more than a enraged spruce. But with the Burnous. Still taking down a black wall and still getting 15% of the green. 85 green remaining. So good legendary, double evoke on a big grenade, but we know the Burnous makes the wall weaker. All right, let's go from Ron over to Moonshot. Engineer Moonshot in the no zone. We got Moon, we got J-Law, we got Kel and Cat. Moon's going to head over, establish himself in the tank zone. Going to play a pet repel. His boss does cap. So let me give him the cap. Because it's going to clear up Main Street. And we're going to give him 2 Mythic Kangs as well. So the Kang gang is even. Get MIR's first flag of the night. All right, move to tank zone. Pet repel. F4 activate Wrath. Kel stasis. Football's boss. And Cat. So he's going to split shot Ron. One's going to Kel stasis. One's going to hit Football's boss. And one is going to hit Cat. Football's boss is at 95%, by the way. All right, so Ron says it hits. So we're going to start out with Kel stasis is going to kill Kel stasis. And Moon needed to juice that up to kill it. It is a mythic. It's dead. Cat's going to lose her absorption. Not going to break down any more than that. And Football's boss, this is a split shot. And it is an upgraded, but not a whole lot of damage on Football's boss. I'm going to take Football's boss from 95%. Down to 88%. Tank zone, pet repel, split shot. Stasis dead, Football's boss dead, or not dead, sorry. 7% damage, and then Cat lose her absorption. Let's go for Moonshot over to J-Law the wall. J-Law, you're on the clock. I'm going to give you 2.7 seconds. Get your move in. You got longer than that. You're okay. Man, B-Dub, you got as much stuff on you as Ron. You got seals and pet repels and Rocky and Let me move some of your stuff around here. All right, she's going to dismiss Ward, and a nice opportunity here. Doesn't always work out like that, but tonight it did. J-Law playing Boss to Main Street. Boss in 3 would cap in 5. Going to go Seal and Thrill. Send a Max Spark over to Moon. Moon, you got a Spark on you in the tank zone. Going to play Absorption. B-Dub says it hits. Going to haunt Riley for damage. And because she plays the Absorption, she can't play the S6 Carnage. And B-Dub says it hits, so it's going to be a regular Carnage with no juice on it. So going to haunt Riley, lower her damage 5%. All right, so again, let's move her to the temple as well. Because she had to get in range for the wall. So she's basically at the temple stairs. We got B-Dub still at the temple stairs. And B-Dub has priority. Because she was there first. I'm going to put both of you over here a little bit to the right. But you are both on the temple stairs. All right. Temple stairs. Dismiss Ward. Boss to Main Street. Seal and Thrill. Max Spark. Absorption. But then the Carnage loaded to the wall, just regular. And we're going to get about 70% of a red wall. So you got 30 red remaining, Ron and J-Law. 1.3 red remaining. All right, let's go from J-Law over to Kel. Kel, final move of round 3 for Team MIR. Boxes, steady scoring. They've capitalized on a couple moves. Can MIR turn it around? We got Kel, and then we got Kat. Give Kel about 15 seconds, and then we'll have Kat. Kat, if you can be thinking about your move and be ready to go. All right, Kel's going to head over to her DZ. Take her Halo with her. Going to go Boss to Main Street. So we are stacking Main Street. Got J-Law on one. We got Kel on the other. Going to drop a MIR Smoke on J-Law's Boss. And going to go F5 standard ammo red gel to J-Law's Boss from, I'm assuming, Sega Saber. Ron says it hits. J-Law very well geared, like many of our top players are. That's a good weapon. Not fuse, not doom, but it is a old school weapon. It's got some pop. You guys have seen it. Gonna take J-Law's Boss, which is on Main Street, so there's no nerf on that. Down 15%. J-Law's Boss is at 85%. Good weapon, good potion, strong armor, 15% damage. And the Mirror Smoke. So DZ, Boss, Mirror Smoke, F5. Let's move from Kel over to Cat. Final move of round number 3. Cat, you're on the clock. Remember, we got our captains. We got Ron, can go double legendaries. We got Cat, can go double legendaries. We got Moonshot, can go double legendaries. Nixie and Unforeseen. Give Cat about 10 more seconds to get that move in. All right, got 5. 5 to go. Samurai, you will be next once we finish this round, so start thinking about your move as well. All right, we're going to nerf in 5. In 4. In 3. All right, I'm going to Cyborg Fly on Kel and Moon. Moon is going to get the pick and stick. Kel's going to get the pick and stick. They're both in the no zone. Going to activate Crucifix, which means she cannot be the target of Torment, Bile, or Dust. So you cannot Torment, Bile, or Dust Cat for as long as legendaries are played. That will wear off in the final round. Going to go Mythic Kang. To Zach's Boss. That could be worth 63. Seal and Thrill. And S6 Red's Revenge, B-Dub. All right, so you got Pick and Stick, Kel and Moon both in the O-Zone. Crucifix, you can't be the target of harmful spells. Mythic Kang is good. Seal and Thrill. And you got an S6 Red's Revenge with the Thrill. It's going to be equivalent to an S7. It hits, and that is going to finish the 1.3 walls. Cat getting a gold bar. 50-point gold bar. And let's rebuild it for Team VOX. All right, that's the end of the round. B-Dub, you're going to rotate into the temple because you were on the stairs. Give a blessing to Team MIR. Give a blessing to Team VOX. DZ is 0-0. Strawman, 0-0. No blessings to be had. And we're going to the final round in the first half. As a reminder, Moon and Kel, you can't move. All right, Samurai, you're up. Give 15 seconds, Samurai. You've had plenty of time to think about your move. And after Samurai, we got Football Master. Both should have a good idea what they're going to do. So I'm going to keep you guys back on the 15-second timer so we can get through this round and get to the second half. The start of Samurai's turn. It is round 4. We're going to cap Unforeseen's boss. That is boss number 2 for Team MIR. MIR just evened the game up because of the wall disparity. She's going to send a boss over to side chest. And she is playing it in 4 with cap in 6. Going to stack MIR Smoke on J-Law's boss. There's already a MIR Smoke, so playing another one. Going to chain the MIR Smoke. M7 standard ammo red gel from Shamrock. It hits. Pretty good damage, but a little more juice. %, shot. Taking J-Law's boss down to 68%. Boss to side chest. Stacking the MIR Smoke again. M7 red gel from Shamrock to J-Law's boss in a pretty good upgraded weapon. And we go from Samurai over to Football. Football's boss will cap next round. He does have a pet in play. So we got Samurai would cap in 6. Football quick on the draw. Look at that. And I didn't announce Kel's. Kel's on the safe. She stacked on Main Street, but her boss would cap in 5. Mythic Kang to which boss, Football? Yours or J-Law's? B-Dub's going to play gold-blue. As soon as we find out where football wants to put the Mythic Kang, we'll resolve the Rapture. Football was leading out with the Rapture with Ignite, and we're going to shut that down. So I'm going to go ahead and go gold-blue. Second blue of the game for Team MIR. Do we have football? Football. I need to know where that Kang is going. And after football, we'll have B-Dub on deck. All right, I'm giving 10 seconds, and that Kang is not going to be played. It's going to fizzle if I don't get an answer. You are not to answer that question. That is his move. All right, football playing it to his. That is worth 63 if it caps. And because that is a player playing out of turn, that's not like a prevention. That is a target. We're going to give VOX a -5. Captains cannot choose targets for other players. They can call the preventions to put it on hold. All right, we're going from football over to B-Dub. B-Dub, your move. You're on the clock, 15 seconds. All right, they're going to Cyborg Cyrus. Walt's still under Burnous effect, but MIR's going to ramp up the heat a little bit here. They've dealt with a lot of preventions early, so 1, 2, 3 blocks out of the way. They're deep in the blue now. Going to send Dust over to Ron. Going to hinder Ron for a -1. And B-Dub and Rocky, double S6 Red's Revenge. She was just sneaky with that. All right, got Rocky in play. Like a flying Nolan. Somewhere busy is like singing hallelujah. This is a weakened wall, so this is going to be the best shot of the night. Blue block. Blue block. 25% of a red block. Rocky's damage. Red block. 75%. Red block. Remember, it is Burnous. And B-Dub has not been hindered. And 25% of a red block. All right, so MIR, just like that, is back in the wall game. Only 1 3/4 red remaining. Cyrus and B-Dub with a Nerf wall took down almost the wall. 1 3/4 left. VOX still has a little edge, but MIR made up a lot of ground in a hurry. That's what they do. All right, let's go from B-Dub over to Ron, who is in the bomber zone surrounded by dust. We got Ron, Moon, J-Law, Kel, Cat, and halftime. Ron is look at that, driving up. Oh, look at that, pretty fast, Ron. Reverse. That was pretty good. Pretty good. Gonna play as your. All right, there are no other legends in play. If there were, Ron would have bounced those back, but he plays Azure and sacrifices it for 20 health. It's going to bring J-Law's boss back to 88%. Ron going old school pet. Going to play Pet Repel. And S6 Mighty Mike to their wall. Wow, that's a pretty good move, Ron. Moves to the DZ. Plays a pet to sacrifice it to give J-Law 20% health back. Plays Pet Repel. Does have the dust smoke, but an S6 Mighty Mike. So his Mighty Mike would be nerfed, the S6 Mighty Mike, because of the dust. But the Burnous neither helps nor hurts him rebuilding the wall. And that is a challenge. And the answer to the question is, yes, it can be given to any target. And because of the challenge, you would lose your first challenge. So MIR is down a challenge. And I would have gladly answered it for you after the game. But yeah, it is. Can be only legend in play, sacrifice to add H20 to any target. So it is any target. Samurai playing to intervene. To stop the Mighty Mike. That's a good play. All right, so we got move to the DZ. Azure. Pet Repel. S6 loaded. Intervene. Stopped. Let's go from Ron over to Moonshot. We got Moon and Kel stuck in place over here. Great cyborgs tonight. We've seen Cyborg mow down 3 to set B-Dub up for a nice shot. We saw Fly, that pick and stick combo. VOX made it famous beginning of last season. But guess what? Next week we won't see either one of them because it is no boss, no cyborg. Bosses and cyborgs day off. Moon and Moonshot and Ron, 1 challenge remaining. Use them wisely. Rest of the game. Moon is going to Talon Samurai to the DZ. Like, you know what? If I can't move, I can move you. All right, going to mirror smoke J-Law's boss. S8 whammo to J-Law's boss from the D9. And I'm going to tell you, that was not something you wanted to hit. That is up in the high rent district because it is a D9 and a whammo and an S8. You can't prevent it, but you got nothing left that you can really do to that. Ouch. And a seer. I just did the damage. All right, he's adding 2 points of seer to it, too. All right, it was 61%. Now it's 63%. Taking J-Law's boss from 88 all the way down to 25%. D9. And he stacked the mirror smoke. Double damage to pets, folks. That's what it does. Talent rally to DZ. Mirror smoke to J-Law's boss. And I mean, he didn't go light on me. It's an S8 whammo. That's hardcore. All right, J-Law's boss at 25% still. Let's go from Moonshot over to J-Law. J-Law, your move. J-Law, Kel, and Cat, and we got halftime. J-Law going to send Mythic Kang over to Football's boss. All right, J-Law playing Mythic Kang, could be worth 63. Thrill Smoke, Blue Spark. S8 Red's Revenge loaded to the wall with Ignite. J-Law's like, you know, I got a little firepower over here too. Y'all ain't the only person throwing things at walls. B-Dub, hits or stop it. After J-Law, Kel, we got you on deck. So be ready to go. That's a big hit. It's a brand new wall. First wall was moderate. J-Law, this one's a little weaker. S8 Reds with Thrill Smoke, with Blue Spark. And she ain't hindered. She ain't nerfed. It is going to be a smash. It's equivalent to an S10 with Ignite S10 and a half. Black block, green block, green block. %, blue. J-Law getting on the board in a big, big way there. S10 Reds get you all the way down into blue. 80 blue remaining on that first row. Let's go from J-Law over to Kel. That was a Hulk smash. Weaker wall and the strongest hit of the night. Solo hit. We saw a pretty good hit with a pet about a minute ago. And you know, MIR is like, oh man, they're like salivating right now to get to wall number 2. You're like, get rid of this wall. We got to get to that next one. All right, Mythic Kang to Samurai's boss. Kel putting a Mythic Kang on the board. Could be worth 63. Seal and Thrill, M7 standard ammo, red gel to J-Law's boss, and a hinder to Ron. Health check. Hold on, everybody, because I want to get this one right. Just be a second. It's 23%. I mean, it's down to the number. And Kel put a 2-point sear on the ability. You guys just got a piece of sear gear, which gave you 2. Took her from 25 down to 23. The sear is the difference in the kill. Wait. No. Hold on. Oh, she's hindered. Oh, hold on. She is hindered for a -1. Okay, there. Thank you, B-Dub. Intaglio makes up the difference. All right, the sear would have been 25, but I overcalculated. The -1 would have put 2 back. B-Dub juicing it up with Intaglio, and that is the juice they needed. J-Law's boss is Sauce. Kel getting a ruffled feather. All right. So prior to sear, that boss would have had 2%. Kel adding a sear, and B-Dub adding Intaglio to get the job done. All right, let's go from Kel over to Cat. Either way, we now have Kel in possession of Main Street. That would cap in 5. Football would cap in 5. Kel would cap in 5. And we got Riley would cap in 6. Cat, final move of the first half, everybody. And then we'll get our second half subs, and we'll go to a round of 5. Be ready to go. Silver Spark, Gold Bane to their wall. Pet Repel, F5 Red's Revenge to the other wall. B-Dub, you got 2 shots on this. Let me know if the Gold Bane hits, and then let me know if the F5 Red's Revenge hits. VOX went from prevention mode to rebuild mode. But MIR was able to flip Main Street. Now, they're the home team, so having to flip Main Street, did they use too much to get it back? We'll find out in the second half. B-Dub says both hit. So we got 75% red. No advantage or disadvantage from the Burnous. Gold Bane's going to add a block back to it. So I'm still going to leave it at, actually slightly higher. It adds an extra 10 to it. So instead of 2 3/4, we got 2.85. So not quite 3 full red blocks remaining. F5 Red's Revenge. Taking down 80% of a blue block. Taking down a blue block. And 15% of the next blue block. 2 full blocks going off the board. All right, so we've got walls in 2 different places. We've got B-Dub getting a temple. Cat getting a temple yet again. DZ, I've got Samurai with 25. I got Ron with 25. All right, let me get second half subs. Who do we have coming in, everybody? Ron, you're going to lose your rover. Ron, you're also going to lose both of your smoke. Samurai would lose her smoke. Justice for J-Law. Dr. Dye coming in as a defender. All right, Justice going back into tank position. J-Law, great job tonight. Dr. Dye coming in defensive zone. Making her debut in PvP. Got the buffs ready to go. JJ coming in as an extra defender. Nixie coming in with the vest. Kel will go back to the DZ and does not lose her protection. Moonshot will go back to the rover zone. Does not lose his protection. B-Dub, you're heading back to the tank zone. We'll put Cat over here. All right, so we got Justice as a tank, Cat, Dr. Die in the DZ, Ron in football, Kel J Law in the DZ, Moonshot Rover, B-Dub tank, Nixie. Football will start this round as well at 80%. Nixie will start at 80% as well. And I did not give out halos. I'm going to give Ron a halo. Give Samurai a halo. All right, everybody. Got this thing going, and we're start round 5. Here is the order, everybody. We'll start. We've got Nixie, Football, B-Dub, Ron, Moonshot, Justice, Kel, Cat, JJ, and Dr. Die. All right, let's start it out with Nixie. Nixie, you're on the clock. Give you 15 seconds to get your move in. Kel would cap this turn. And Football would cap this turn. And Riley would cap in 6. All right, Nixie's going to head over to the temple. Going to Luna Lamp B-Dub. She gets S8s. She used up to 3 of them. Going to go Mythic Kang to Main Street Boss from Nixie. All right, we're starting to stack the one on Main Street now. Nixie, Mythic Kang could be worth 63 if that caps on Kel's turn. All right, move to Temple, Luna Lamp, Mythic Kang, Mag 7, Rapture to the wall with Echo, Ron. Echo would give her an 8. It'll also give B-Dub another point. It hits. It is 2.85. And normally that wouldn't be enough to take it down. But with Bernoose, it is. Nixie. Gold bar and tearing the wall down. Let's go ahead and rebuild it. All right, looks like we got one wall to one wall. All right, let's go from Nixie over to Football. Nixie with the grenade, with the assist from Amanda with the early legendary. Got both groups on the weaker of the 2 walls up to this point. All right, give Football about 10 seconds to get that move in. Football Master, you are on the clock, sir. After Football, we got B-Dub, Ron, Moon, and Justice. Let's keep the rhythm going, everybody. Let's keep the flow going. Off to a great start. We're in round number 5, 2 rounds of 5 players. I'm going to give him 10 more seconds before we nerf this move. All right, I'm going to go ahead and cap his boss while he's typing his move. We're going to give VOX 3 more Mythic Kangs. That's a lot of points right there. Another 189. VOX able to sneak almost a full boss worth of Kangs on there. Also giving him the second cap of the night. Puts it 2 flags to 2 flags right now. All right, I'm going to nerf football's attack. 10% nerf, and in 10 seconds, we're going to nerf it again. And if we get to 2 nerfs, we're going to skip him. After 2 nerfs, we're going to skip the move. We're approaching 3 minutes. There we go. All right, 6s for a block. Taking down a blue block with a legendary. Going to play red Nolan. Heal and Thrill, M7 Carnage loaded to the wall with Rampage. Looking like an S9 worth of damage, B-Dub, with the Carnage. A little less grenade, but a little more juice. Let me know if it hits or we want to do something about it. All right, going to go gold, blue to moon. Ron, that gold damage is going to go back to football. Does the gold damage from the gold blue hit football, or are you going to stop it? I have to ask at this point in the game. All right, take football down to 60%. He did get a heal and thrill, though, which will bring him back to 80%. It's a good move to play the heal and thrill. All right, let's go from football over to B-Dub. B-Dub with a +1 multiplier automatically. B-Dub will give you 15 seconds, and then Ron, you'll be on deck after that. Football get a point of Rampage next turn as well, because he did Rampage. Got B-Dub, Father Ron back to back. Give B-Dub about 10 more seconds to get her move in. There she is. She's going to hop in the tank. Saving that tank for the second half. Give you a cannonball. B-Dub with a 25-point cannonball. Going to play Rod. And it is an F4 Rapture. We're going to add 5 to it, y'all. That makes it a S9 Rapture. Plus, she's got another point, which makes it an S10. Not quite as high as J-Law's S10 Red's Revenge, but good, but close. But because it's a Rapture, She gets that bonus teardrop. So B-Dub slightly less than J-Law, but I got black, green, and green still taking 3 blocks off the board. The second round walls are a fallen. Plus she gets the teardrop. All right, let's go from B-Dub over to Ron. Ron says, slide over. Slide over, Justice. Ron moving down to the tank zone. Going to Talon football. To the DZ, which he can do. F5 Mighty Mike loaded to their wall and honk Kel. Now here's the problem. Ron established himself in the tank zone first. Because he did that, he has no range on the other team's wall. If he was already in the tank zone, I would have moved him out of the tank zone to hit the wall. But you got to be at the midpoint to hit the other team's wall. Got no range. So moves to the tank zone. Talon's football is good. He's going to play a max seal. No grenade attack, and is going to lower Kel's damage. -5. Tonight's gear is not added yet. All right, let's go from Ron over to Moonshot. We got Moonshot, then we got Justice. Moonshot, Justice, Kel, Cat, JJ, and Dr. Die. It's a great name for a medic, by the way, Dr. Die. All right, Moonshot's going to move to the temple. Leaving the rover zone, going to occupy that area. Take his pet repel with him. Red stasis to Justice. F5 Carnage loaded to the wall with Echo. So Moon going to send a point down to Kel. That would get rid of her -1 hinder. So looking like an S6 Carnage. Double blue for Moonshot. We've seen that grenade attack before. 2 blue blocks for Moonshot. All right, Temple, red stasis. Also, he's got a heal and seal. Let's go from Moon over to Justice. And yep, can't play the boss to their chest because he just played the stasis. So we're going to move him from the tank zone into range. Going to send Torment to Nixie, which is good. Or it happens. I mean, you guys know what I mean. And S8 Seismic. All right. And Justice, since Boss is not a valid target, I will allow you to choose another pet play and another target. So hold on a second, B-Dub. Because he cannot play the boss, so I'm going to give him an option to play another pet. Well, he could. There are options, but he doesn't have to. So I just need to confirm that he's not going to play another pet. And he may not know. So Ron, I'll let you help with this one. If he's not going to play a pet, just type no pet because he has stasis. That'll probably be some PDL next week knowledge. They are going to Phantom Cape the Torment, though. And B-Dub, let me know about the S8 Seismic. All right. Thank you, guys. B-Dub, does the Seismic hit? Thank you, sir. And Moonshot and Ron, if you guys can do a blue check. I'm showing VOX with one blue left. Can you guys confirm that and make sure I didn't miss one? And I'll calculate the damage on the Seismic. So the Seismic, we're going to put this up here, showing they have hit one tank, one boat, one rover, whatever. All right, cool. Okay, and now let's get to damage. It's going to be a nice hit for Justice, by the way. They are at, oh, they're in a fresh red wall, too. S8, Justice. Red block, red block. 30% of a red block. Nicely done, sir. Got 1.7 red remaining. And more importantly, you got that first Seismic in play. All right, let's go from Justice over to Kel. Kel Cat, JJ, and the Doc. Service of justice to that wall. There you go. I got a feeling that's going to be a t-shirt. Man, I hate to see Justice and the Deacon in a game together. Woo! Y'all better watch out, man. VOX, Deacon and Justice playing side by side. That's going to be absolute insanity. All right, Kel's going to DZ portal over to the other side. Over here with Dr. Die in football. Red stasis to Cat. Max Seal over to Nixie. And she's going to light a straw man. Oh, my. We got a straw man lit up. And take that to your seal. Kel losing her seal. The inhalation smoke from the straw man. All right, there we go. DZ portal, stasis, max seal, and a straw man shot. And taking a little bit of backlash there. Cat, you're up. Kel did cap. Main Street. And we got another 63 for Team MIR. So MIR with their third Kang. And their third flag. 3 flags to 2. All right, Cat, JJ, and the Doc. Give Cat about 15 seconds to get this maneuver in. JJ, I know you've been speedy lately. So JJ will be super fast. And I got to tell you, the Doc got her buffs in like that. So VOX might be becoming the fastest. Well, I think they have been for a little while. But they might be even faster now. All right, give Cat about 5 more seconds, though. Yeah, as soon as I talk about speed. Yep. Good game tonight. Mixing up the strategies. Got a little bit of everything happening. All right, Cat, I got to give you the nerf warning now, though. Got 10 seconds, or I'm going to have to lower the damage on this attack. There it is. E3, Trixie, to stasis on Justice, and then hers. Seal and Thrill. And then a boss to Main Street. What's up, Crimson Tide? She's like, what's up, devil? Ron! You got a heck... Wait, which one? Crimson, you got both your nemesis playing. Is that for Moon or is that for Ron? All right, E3 Trixie. To both stasis, and then she wants to play a boss to Main Street. B-Dub says wait. That's a good joke. She says a thief, a devil, and a perv walk into a bar. And guess what's playing on the TV? An Alabama game that they lost. All right, we can turn the channel, though. I mean, they've only lost 2. Haven't even played Georgia yet. It's a sports bar. All right. B-Dub's going to prevent the Trixie on Cat, but Justice is gone. All right, so one of them is gone. Preventing the one on Cat, and that means there is no boss to Main Street. Doesn't happen. JJ, you're up. JJ says, you know what? Since Cat can't do it, I will. JJ playing boss to Main Street. Boss in 5 with Cap in 7. A timely pick off there. Going to play Pet Repel. And Absorption. Red Gel to Strawman. Ron. It hits. Lighting a second flame. 2 flames, and guess what? Bam. As soon as she plays that Absorption, yeah, she loses the Absorption. And Dr. Die, final move of round 5 before we kick it over to round 6. What you got, Dr. Die? Now that's fast. Dr. Die, balls to their chest. I'm loving it. Boss in 5 with Cap in 7. It's going to move out of the DZ zone. Going to move in range. M7 Lithium loaded to the wall. B-Dub says it hits, and you know what? That's money. That's money, Dr. Die. That's what you're in the game for right there. Putting out one of those flames, taking down the 1.7 red blocks that's on the board. Going to rebuild that wall, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, We got VOX, another gold bar, getting Dr. Die on the board in the PCP point category. And VOX getting their second wall. So they might have lost Main Street, but they just jumped up in the wall lead by a couple of hundred. And that's the end of the round. So at the end of the round, Kel was able to neutralize, because Kel's in the DZ. So giving MIR 25, VOX 0. Ron in the tank zone. Moonshot and Nixie taking the temple. They get a blessing. No blessings the other way. Cat getting a second halo. Football getting a halo. Kel getting a second halo. And Julie J getting a halo. Ron has occupied all 5 zones and initiated the rover. So Ron with 150 occupy bonus. All right, let's go over to Nixie. Nixie, round 6. We got Nixie, and then we got football. And also, while we got Nixie's move coming in, want to appreciate all you guys. You know, Ark, Sly, all of you guys watching tonight's game and cheering these guys on. Really a pleasure having you guys here. So we got Nixie's going to go MIR mask. She says, copy me. Going with that double legendary is going to make it a little harder to hit. Going to play a pet repel. Ron says, wait, red, blue from Dr. Die. All right, Super 8 Red's Revenge loaded. Ace as the Roxy to spread the straw man. You better believe it. All right, we're back to 2 straw man. The grenade is stopped. Blue knows where to go. So even with the MIR mask, blue will break your seal, but direct attacks are 50-50. And that is the final blue of the game for either team. Both teams are out. So we got 2 Nixies there. Your guess is as good as mine which one you're going to hit. Let's go from Nixie over to Football Master. Football Master and Nolan chilling in the DZ. And Nat, oh, that's what I'm talking about. Look at football. All right. I'm giving him props. That was the fastest football I've ever seen. Heck yeah. Move him into range. S8 Red's Revenge loaded with Echo and a Thrill Smoke. Woo! Echo into Ron. All right, B-Dub, I got 8. I got 9. I got 10. Red's Revenge. And a brand new wall. Football bringing the heat. MIR used a few attacks to flip Main Street. Arc changed their strategy to the wall. We'll see. We'll see. Did they make up enough? Plenty of attacks left. All right. We have 1 prevention and 1 hit, Speed-Dub. Is that correct? Got an 8. Thrills 9. Echo makes it a 10. Red's Revenge. All right. So only 1 of them are going to hit. Still good, though. But not as good as last wall. This is the strongest of the 3, ladies and gentlemen. But you got to hit the strong ones just like you got to hit the weak ones. Black block. Green block. %, of a green block. 90 green. Still got a couple blocks down, but that was an S10. That was a lot of juice there. Nice attack, football. All right, let's go over to B-Dub. B-Dub. Got B-Dub and then Ron. Got B-Dub, Ron, Moonshot, and Justice. Teams are scrapping, picking up points in different places. Ron with 150 occupy bonus. Nobody went to the dungeon tonight. Nobody played Squid tonight. But we got Strawman, a few here. We got Kangs. We've got DZ locations. Could come down to PCP points. We got gold bars in play. B-Dub bringing out gold Dark Nolan. And we've got Rod is going to take a block to start out. The Rod jumps over, takes the blue block. That gets him down to the teardrop. Going to go Vines to Ron. Break a seal. Got a little target on him from the vines. Got Ron at 90%. Justice going to intervene. Stop that shot from that big tank. B-Dub's still sitting in the tank. So that's an S6 she would have got. That would have been an S14. But Justice playing the intervene, shutting it down. Big stop there. All right, let's go from B-Dub over to Ron. B-Dub and Nolan. We got Cat still with stasis. Football Master used his Nolan. There should be no more passive pets out there. And I do have to cap. Riley's boss capped earlier in the round. So let's get those points up there too. And she got a Mythic Kang for it as well. So we have 4 flags to 2. MIR pretty good flag advantage, but VOX is making up the points in other areas. So just because MIR has a couple flag lead, they're not that far ahead. It's a close game. Stick around. Orcus to JJ from Ron. Heal and seal. F4 Trixie to Cat Stasis and to B-Dubs Nolan. Orcus to JJ will get rid of her pet repel. It'll splash a flame. Trixie will kill both B-Dub if they hit. Hits. All right. Let's take Stasis out. Let's take Gold Dark Nolan out. And Moonshot, you're up. Moonshot living life back in the temple. We'll give him 15 seconds. After that, we got Justice. Justice and Dr. Die both making their debut. And what better way to start than playing the defending champs? I mean, you can't be thrown into a tougher game. And on the road. So big, big shout out to both those players. They are not backing down tonight. Justice had one of the best wall hits of the night. Looking like the Deacon. Bomber of the Year Deacon. You guys are here watching. Give me a 999 if you want to see Dr. Die and Justice in these games every week. Give me a 999 in chat right now. Come on, cheer them on. We want to see these guys as regulars in the Max Awards playing PCP points. All right, Moonshot, Gold Nolan. Moonshot getting that pet out from the temple. Going to go Dust to Cat. Late game Plum Arrow. Oh, out of nowhere. Late game Plum Arrow. And going to honk Cat, lower damage by 5%. Moonshot with that round 6 sneakeration. All right, Dr. Dye, going to pawn enough, get rid of that dust smoke. Moon Plum Arrow. What you going to choose? All right, no pets for Cat this round. She cannot be purple smoked or interfered with for the remainder of the game. All right, let's go to the great Buford Justice. Buford. Round 6, they need you in a big, big way. What are you going to bring? We got Buford, Justice. We've got Kel. We got Cat, JJ, and the Doc. Also, while we got Justice Move coming in, big, big shout out to my green team. I see you guys. So all you guys with the custom emojis, Buford, member as well, Trigger, Father Ron, Moonshot, Busy B, B-Dub. All of my mods are green team. Appreciate you guys and membership. And I think I'm going to go in and change some emojis around maybe this weekend, give you guys some new options. Activate Impaler, Vines to Nixie, Grizz to Nixie, and Seismic. Whoa! Whoa! All right, dang. I mean, he's straight up winning Paler on you guys. My. That's going to be some danger in the future. All right. I'm going AP to everybody. B-Dub. Taking your seal away. Moonshot. Taking your seal away. Kel JJ taking slight damage from the Impaler. Not much. All right, so Moonshot was previous to Justice. Ron is going to challenge. So, yes, she's not a valid target. We're only one player away. Moonshot, who would you like to put that dust on? You can redirect it because you didn't have a valid target. You got the challenge within one move. I'll give you the challenge. So, Ron, would you like to remain dusted? Or would you like to keep the legendary play? y'all know the answer to that question. Ron ain't gonna nerf himself. Exactly. Thank you. All right. I didn't even have to ask. All right. Activate Impaler. We're good. Vines to Nixie. Going to take Nixie down to. I got Nixie down to 70%. And then I've got Grizz is not going to launch Nixie because she's got Pet Repel. But here's what I have to do because I haven't seen this in a while, so give me a second. It's going to take a second. Ron, pick high or low. Or I'm sorry, hang on. Justice, pick high or low. All right, he's picking high. I'm going to roll a six-sider, and the Vines are either going to hit Nixie or they're going to hit the clone. So let's see if he gets. It is low. It's 1-3. All right, so here's what happens. Is the Vines hit Nixie's clone and get rid of the clone. So she doesn't take any damage from it. Now Grizz is going to hit the Pet Repel and it's going to get rid of the Pet Repel. But she's still at 80% because she never took the damage. And she will take a little bit of damage from the Impaler. All right, but the seismic hits. And it had no juice on it. So 1 block for Justice. And Ron, you want to flip over the tank or the Scarage? All right, B-Dub just lost her tank. All right, good move, Justice, with the seismic. All right, so recap. Impaler hit a lot of people. Vines had to check Nixie's clone. It hit the clone. Grizz got rid of her Pet Repel. Seismic barely got rid of 90% of the block. But it was the second Seismic which got rid of B-Dub's tank. So they've successfully gotten rid of Nolan and the tank. VOX up to something. All right, let's go to Kel. Kel, Cat, JJ, and Doc, and then we'll bring it home with round number 7, everybody. Kel, you got 10 seconds because you've had a long time to think about this one. Got Kel, and after Kel, we got Cat. All right, going to go Mask of the Prophet. Silver Spark, Bane to their wall. Seal and Thrill, S8 Lithium loaded to the wall. So she's trying to double up that Bane effect from the Mask of the Prophet. S8 Lithium with a thrill. She does have her hinder back, so it is a -1. Pet attack or lithium, Ron? Well, actually, never mind. Never mind. Pet's not attacking, it's rebuilding. Scratch that. It's got to be the lithium anyway. So they're going to take half of that and redirect it to Dr. Die. Hopefully she doesn't. Yep. Hopefully she doesn't die. All right. Dr. Die. Bringing that back. Yeah, you guys don't have to challenge the haunt effects because I got that built into their damage once that happens. So that just never needs to be done because I lower the damage on their scorecard. No, you're fine, but I want to explain it to you guys. The hinder, I don't. The hinder, you guys can always challenge if you don't hear me say it. But the damage, I just change what your numbers are and your health as well. All right, let's cut that lithium in half. It's a weak wall. So first of all, we'll get rid of this teardrop. Teardrop's easy. But you still got to hit it. But it cuts the damage from the lithium in half, also cuts the juice in half. Still getting a red block, the juice from the red block, and still getting 25% of the next red block. Remember, that wall was super weak. All right, you got 1 3/4 left for Team MIR. But we also want to rebuild that Bane. And kill add Mask of the Prophet to get the extra attack to it. Bane's going to rebuild that block, and they're going to double it up. She's rebuilding 2 blocks. Ouch. Cat, you're up. Got Cat, JJ, and the Doc. Amy, you miss playing that medic page, don't you? We're going to have something for medics real soon, by the way. We're going to be adding some abilities to you guys once the portal goes in. So you guys can expect some brand new class abilities. Cat, JJ, and Doc, and then we get the starters or the final 4. Could be the starters and a sub. Could be just the starters. Give Cat about 10 more seconds to get her move in. And we got JJ on standby. I mean, I would not have an engineer sabotage the engine on a rover or a tank. I would not do that. Would I? Shut them down for a turn? Cat's going to send her for points. Give her 20. Going to Torment Smoke B-Dub and Gas Blast Kel. B-Dub, you got a Gas Blast. Hits or stop it. And she is using it right at the end of her round. Actually, not right at the end of a round. Sorry. We got more players to go. We're going to Gas Blast her over to the other side to the no zone. And I'm sorry, JJ. I fast forwarded there. We still got JJ. We still got the Doc. We're not at the end of a round. Bring them home, JJ. What you got? You're going to Mythic Kang to Main Street. JJ playing Mythic Kang. Could be worth 63. Seal, standard ammo, red gel from Dark Widow to Strawman. She's going to play that Seal. That's fine. Going to bring out Weber. Going to light another flame. And she's going to take a little bit of smoke damage coming back at her. Going to drop her down to 90%. Mythic Kang is good. Seal is good. But before the Seal resolves, shoots Dark Widow to Strawman, lights the flame, and Weber is summoned. All right, let's go to Doc. Final move of round 6, everybody. Let's go, Doc. What you got? Also want to compliment that Justice, Doc, and J-Law are all super, super fast. Cat, football, yeah, a little work to do. But football, that last move was really, really sharp. Moves there, DZ, binds JJ, gas blast JJ. B-Dub, you got vines, and then you got a gas blast. That was a 75-point combo shot in 2 rounds. Good job to VOX. All right, we're going to launch JJ over to the other side with the gas blast and the vines. Between 2 attacks, going to take JJ from 90, vines, 80, gas blast down to 70% health. And Dr. Die and Cat just double teamed the DZ for 75 points. But MIR got a blessing. Moon in the temple. Nixie in the temple. Halos, I've got Cat with Halo number 3. Ron, Halo number 2. Dr. Die, Halo number 1. All right, let me get your final 4, everybody. Final 4. We got 1 round remaining. Great match tonight. Very fast-moving match, considering it is a red wedding match. It does take a little bit longer with all the legendaries. Justice can't come in for trigger, Ron. He has to come in for himself. Because he was a starter. Try again. All right, Dr. Dye coming in for trigger. She's already in, which is good. So football heading over to the side. There are people with more than one blessing, so I'm going to remove his blessing. It's fine. JJ staying in for Amanda, so her health could be a factor, and the fact she still has Weber out. So let the record show she didn't leave the game, so she is still at 70%, and she does still have Weber, which will still a block. All right, so Nixie heading out. So that means I'm going to have JJ is not leaving the game. So we will change the order because JJ is not subbing out. She's still in the game. So JJ will go last, and that means that we will have B-Dub will go first. Then Ron. Then Moon. Then Justice. Then Kel. Then Kat. JJ. And then Dr. Dye will go last. All right. B-Dub, kick us off. B-Dub and then Father Ron. Give Bonnie about 10 seconds, get her move in. Ron, you're on deck. So be ready to go. B-Dub is going to go Blackout Wand, which means there's going to be no DZ this round. So no DZ, no Halos. And that is going to take the Abyss Wand off the board. Peel Torment, Thrill Smoke, Blue Spark, Lithium. Cat says no. It is shut down. All right, Prevention. Ron, you're up. Give you 15 seconds. Am I the only one that thinks this is going to be awfully interesting when we get to the end? It's a pretty close competitive game. Just don't know who's got what left in the tank. We got Ron, Moonshot, Justice. Dune to Strawman. Thrill Smoke, S8. St. Elmo loaded. Ron putting out a flame. B-Dub looking like a S9 equivalent. Elmo. It hits. Giving Ron another 10. For the Elmo. Ron trying to make up for Kel's rebuild from the Bane. Green block. Green block. Got 10 in the blue, Ron. 90 blue remaining. So you did make up for the Mask of the Prophet Bane combo. Go from Ron over to Moonshot and Nolan from the Temple. It hits. Moon and Gold Nolan. Thrill Smoke, Blue Spark. Lithium loaded. All right, so we know MIR's got $1.75. Moon takes it down. I'm going to go ahead and rebuild it. And Moon, I'm telling you, Moon's going for that Bomber of the Year award. Another gold bar. Got to make a copy of this one for him. All right, there's the second one. Moon and Nixie both have gold bars tonight. That's Moon's damage. Now, we've seen this wall because they're both on the same wall. Second one for MIR. Going to spread that flame with the lithium. Adding the S9 with Ignite. Black, green, 50% green. It's a strong wall, but Moon, that's a big shot there. Half a green block remaining. Let's go for Moonshot. Over to Justice. Justice, your final move of the night. Justice, Kel, Cat, JJ, and the Doc. Ace's Rage, Blue Spark, Thrill. Oh, man. I like it. Oh, looking like about a S13, Justice. Wait a minute. B-Dub says I might have something left. Did they? Did they save something? Y'all better watch out when Deacon and Justice are side by side. They're going to be fighting over the tank. Oh, man. Kel. Come on now. Everybody here, except MIR, wanted to see that grenade hit. That's a heartbreaker. Shutting Justice down with the late game prevention. All right, let's go from Justice over to Kel. Kel, Cat, JJ, and then Doc. Kel saved a big entry. Ron might be thinking, yeah, you know, we did stop him from going into Temple in round 1. Ron, you used a lot of firepower on that first wall. Hey, it might have been the right call with that Burnous. I don't know. We're going to see. We're going to see how the math plays out. But I know Ron did not want him to take down that first wall for sure. But MIR pulling a little late round trickeration. All right, Kel's going to head over to the Temple. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 with Echo makes it an S12. Well, we are going to see that hit that we just wanted to see. S12 hits. Takes care of the green. A blue. And another blue. Tough wall. Almost 3 blocks with that hit. All right, Cat, final move of the night. Cat, JJ, and the Doc. Got to see both cyborgs tonight. Got to see brand new players. And I got to tell you guys, for new players and a lot of legendaries, this has been a very swift moving game. S8. Gonna gold spark JJ. Look at that. Think about that, JJ. You just got minimized. B-Dub, I've got S8. 9, 10, 11, 12 with disperse. It hits. Now that's a nice one too. Getting the Elmo points with the disperse, that's going to be even better attack. They're sitting at 90. Check this out. Up. Let's go up. Here we go. 90. Double. And that extra 10% is actually taking us down into red. What do you say, Team VOX? 80% red remaining. So I've got Team MIR with 4 red, 1 blue. I got Team VOX with 3 red and 80% of a blue. JJ, final move and your gold sparked. Move into range. Yeah, you're almost there. Rage, Thrill Smoke, Blue Spark, H9, Wedding Crasher to the wall with Ignite. It hits. All right, so before it hits, let's send our friend Weber over. Weber's going to steal that blue block. Nicely done. And she wanted to move within range, and we said we would put her there. We do. All right, let's get rid of that blue, and then let's calculate. Blue spark's going to get her back to size. I got H9. 10, 11 with a Wedding Crasher. JJ, you're just showing off now. Using the Wedding Crasher. Red block, 50% of a red block, JJ. Leaving 1.5 red on the board. Dr. Dye, bring us home, everybody. On JJ's turn, we give MIR another 63. We also give them their 5th flag of the night. Rage, Blue Spark, Thrill Smoke, S8, Elmo with Disperse. I'm loving this one too. Another S13. She's moving into range to get this shot. Now we know it's a tough wall. How do we know? Because we just saw it. Now, she did get the extra Disperse. But on this tougher wall, in normal situations, you might have taken down the red row. But I got to tell you, Dr. Dye, red block, and with the Disperse, red block. That's where we leave it, everybody. Almost getting the wall down, but you guys know that was a little tougher. But she did get the Disperse there. All right, take a quick look at the temple. I've got another blessing. Moon and Kel. Moon, 4 rounds of occupying, no gold orb. Moon was close. He got 4, but he got ioned and he got moved a couple of times, but still did some damage from the temple. No DZ points. Strawman. MIR able to get 10. That round, 2 Strawman lit up. Let's count our blessings, everybody. Always a good idea to count your blessings, right? VOX with 4. We'll take down that 1 block, give them their 3rd full wall. Then we'll count down 3 more. MIR with 7 blessings. Every single round, but a lot of rounds with somebody different. So they're easily going to take down those 2. We're going to rebuild it, and it will take down 5 more. So MIR able to squeak out a wall advantage with the blessings. And it is 3 walls to 3 walls. But there were some bonus points tonight. So we give you guys the bonus points in 1 second. And I'm going to take a look at DZ. I've got Cat with 3, and I got Kel with 2. And I don't think we split it anywhere else. Well, Ron had 2 as well. Oh, nicely done. So Cat with 3, she's going to get 100 points. Ron with 25. Kel with 25. All right, again, for Julia. Cat 100, Ron 25, Kel with 25. All right, congratulate everybody. This is a really good game, very fast game. Fastest game we've had, I think, all season. If it wasn't Red Wedding, probably been 30 minutes earlier. And I'm going to calculate the totals and tell each other did a great job. And again, like I said, big congratulations to we got 3 flags. Dr. Dye's Boss does cap, so it is 5-3 on the flag game. So all the new players we got, they're going to get better. We are so much better when we have a lot of new, fast, friendly gameplay. You guys rocked, and I'll be right back within 5 minutes to give you guys the final score. All right, everybody, we are back, and as I said, this was a pretty close game. When you calculate everything, it came down to a boss or so. There's a lot of extras. Team VOX always gets a lot of extras. So, it looks like on paper, first of all, take a look at the walls. You got MIR 975, VOX holding their own. MIR made a late game run with a lot of extra boost. VOX 925, so 50-point wall differential there. You get to flags. Flags, MIR able to take down the flags, 1,100 to 600. That's a 500-point advantage. So right there, you're already thinking, look, MIR's got a lot of points, 500-point advantage. Strawman, 20 to 5, almost no change in that. MIR with a slight advantage there. But you get to the DZ. They had that one round where VOX was able to flip it. VOX with 150 points in the DZ. MIR was 75. So now you're thinking, okay, it's not 500 anymore. It's about a 400 so odd point game. So 400 points. How can VOX make up 400 points? We start out with Kangs. It looked like they were going to make up a lot of points in Kangs, but we ended up even 315 to 315. So normally VOX gets a little bit there. We go to feathers. 25 points for a feather for Team MIR. Nothing for VOX. Cannonballs even. Tires even. But PCP points. DZ. 125 points for VOX. 25 for MIR. So now that 400-point margin is only around 300 and something. But then VOX had extras with 1, 2, 3, 4 Elmos. You had Cinder. You had Dark Boss. MIR had a couple extras as well, 30 points. But overall, tonight, MIR a little bit better at home. 27-15 to 25-05. This game, I told you, was close. Only a 200-point difference. And the boss on Main Street it was the difference. The flipping Main Street was huge. 27-15 MIR. VOX played hard. Bunch of brand new players learning the ropes. I got to think Ron and Trigger probably feel pretty good. They're like, you know what? We went on the road against the defending champs in a red wedding game. We don't have a lot of upgrades yet, and this is their first game. We're missing the Deacon. I mean, Ron, I got people better watch out. VOX is looking scary again. So, great job, everybody. Hey, we finished before midnight, back-to-back nights with Red Wedding. So I want to thank you guys. We got no events going on. Here's the deal, everybody. I am going to be doing inventory starting AM tomorrow. So 7 o'clock is still the blackout. Any of the bundles, any of the items you got tonight, you got till 7 o'clock to do trades, upgrades. Whatever you're going to do, get it to me by 7. And I will get inventory out on Sunday. I'm going to be working on inventory. Give me a 999 right now if you plan on being here Friday night for the Pediopoly finale and the transition into the slot tournament. We're going Slayer's Lair, baby. It's going to be a lot of fun. I need you all here. We got a great, great event in store for you guys. We want to get everybody we can possibly get here for Slayer's Lair. Even more prizes and a bunch of brand new players going to be in there. So it's a chance to score some legendaries. We saw Justice pick up a legendary pet last week. Doesn't even have his inventory yet. So as of this week, you guys will start to see inventory. You'll see your upgrades, all the things that you can do. And it's just going to get better and better. So thank you, everybody. I'm not going to keep you guys late. We finished early for a reason. Thanks for the fast gameplay. I'll be around tomorrow if you guys need to reach me. Otherwise, I will see all of you guys Friday night. Great job. Congratulations, MIR. You're now in first place. But you got 3 teams hot on your trail, and they're going to be coming after you guys next week when we have no bosses and no cyborgs. You ain't safe, MIR. Arc, Sly, VOX, you guys got them in your sights, right? The champs always need some competition. But they're 5-time defending champs for a reason. We'll see all you guys Friday night. Have a good night, everybody. Peace.